Seems to be about that time. All right, man. Going to get back to it. Break should be over. I'm pretty sure Kanan has to use the restroom. So I'm gonna go ahead and head over here to these fuel islands, get rid of all our trash that we had, and then we're gonna go ahead and hit this road. I'll be right back, okay? Just wait on me, all right? I'll leave the door. Nah, you might jump out. You might jump out. Those who don't know, who just tuned into the channel, I'm Hot Shot Bennii. I started off doing hot shot trucking with my dad, and eventually we graduated to the semi truck. Yo. Oh, my bad. We chose step deck because it kind of resembles the hot shot a little bit, and we wanted to be able to be versatile. You know, we have the low leveler, so that way if we need to go pick up, you know, large pipe or lumber or anything like that, we can switch this into a flatbed basically with the low levelers. Today's Wednesday. I picked up this load Monday afternoon in Macon. They had a little bit of a backup, so you know, it was taking a while for us to get loaded. So I didn't get loaded till around 5 o'clock. I mean, I got loaded at 3, but I didn't finish tarping and strapping until around 5 o'clock. I went ahead and went home, started off the next morning. We got $4,800, 1,296 miles, I believe, something like that. No, I'm correct, I'm wrong. It's 1,398. Unfortunately, the load that we got here, it does frustrate me a little bit, you know, especially with these rates in the market right now. I took a load, which was actually a 1-pick 2-drop, don't get me wrong, for 6,600 last week, going 200 miles more, and I dropped off that load, picking up from the same location. This load is paying $1,800 less. It's about 1,400 miles, let's say that. The last load last week was going about closer to 1,700 miles. So give or take off 300 miles. This load is paying less by $1,800. But this load is a 1-pick 1-drop. We have roughly 11 pallets. Commodity is something like, I think it's like some building material. I can't tell you if it's like shingles or any, I can't tell you exactly what the material is. I can look at the paperwork and it might say. Usually when you pick up from Nichiha, they always have building materials for, you know, stores like Dollar General, McDonald's, stuff like that that are being built. They ship out the materials to those companies. 32,000 pounds. So the difference from the load from last week load was 24,000 pounds. This is 32,000 pounds. So it also weighs more and is paying less, but it is a 1-pick 1-drop. I'm not bugging about it. It's a short week. I'm gonna drop off tomorrow morning, but I already have a load to pick up. Once I pick up that load, I'll be heading towards South Dakota, which is another dead zone. So it's gonna be fun to see how my dispatcher gets me out of that situation for next week. I might spend the weekend in South Dakota, or I might pick up a load Fridays in South Dakota and start heading somewhere else. So go ahead and hit this road. I just came off my break. I was on a 30-minute break. I drove I think about 4 hours today so far. So I just came off my break. So let's go ahead and hit this road and let's get to it. All right, man. So we just got done. Kanan just pooped over there. I went inside and, you know, used the restroom myself. I don't know why they wrapped it so tight like this. Crazy thing just happened just now. I'm in the store. The clerk seemed to have an issue, you could tell. He just was maybe having a bad day or whatnot, and somebody called in to say that they're trying to get fuel. So I guess you got to call in the box to try to get fuel. I don't know this. I haven't got fuel here, so I don't know. The guy said that the clerk said he couldn't hear the guy because the guy was saying his truck number and maybe his numbers. And the clerk said, you know, I can't hear you. You gonna let me go? I'm already in motion, I'll go ahead. So he said he couldn't hear him, so the guy yelled and said, 107. So in my ears, I'm just like, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. He said, you said you couldn't hear him, and he yelled so that way you can hear him. So then the clerk then says back to him, hey man, you don't have to yell at me. And then the dude said, well, you said you couldn't hear me. I'm trying to make sure you can hear me. And you know, he seemed like he had a really bad attitude, So there was some 2 Hispanic guys. I don't know if they were, I could tell they were Hispanic by his tattoos as well. He had tattoos on his head, so I'm already in my head, I'm like, you know, hey man, this dude's been through some things. The clerk took out his energy on him, I guess in some way, and the dude said, he said something like, man, I don't care about what the hell just happened or whatever. The clerk and the Hispanic guy are now arguing in the store. So I'm like, dude, I'm just trying to get my bone for my puppy. So the guy, the Hispanic guy, he's getting upset with the dude as they're talking, and you know, he's about to walk out because he's like, you know, I'm not gonna give you my business. But he came back in, he said, you know what, dude, what's your problem? And I was like, oh my goodness. I was like, dude, I'm just trying to get a bone from my dog, bro. Like, can y'all please take this somewhere else, you know what I mean? After that transpired, they're still arguing. I'm getting my bone, the lady's cashing me out, and I'm getting my bone, and they're literally in the store arguing as I'm walking out. And that's why I was like, man, look, I am not gonna be an innocent bystander, because my man's right here with the tattoos in the head, like he was really about that life. And it looked like he had something in his pocket because he was wearing some baggy clothes, and I wasn't trying to find out, you know what I mean? Especially nowadays with everything going on, man. People have high tempers, they have short tempers, they're ready to lash out, they're ready to let go, and I was not trying to be in the middle of that. I'm just trying to get a bone for my puppy, you feel what I'm saying? We got about 505 miles to cover. We have 7 hours and 42 minutes to get there. So unfortunately, I'm not gonna get right on top of my load, but I will be, I'll say anywhere between 40 minutes to maybe an hour and 20 minutes away from my load, depending on how traffic is and everything like that. And I also might have to get fuel later, but we should be good. We're gonna be in good shape. I'm gonna pick up that load tomorrow. We'll drop this load off tomorrow, and then pick up the other load tomorrow, and then we're gonna start heading to South Dakota so we can drop off for Friday. Hopefully we can drop off a nice Friday morning, so that way we can pick up a load also Friday and hightail up out of there, because like I said, South Dakota might be a dead zone. I don't think it's going to be that bad, but we shall see once we get there. We are like, what, 20 minutes into the drive right now. I'm getting to that nice sweet spot around 66, anywhere between 66 and 68 miles an hour. Look at this guy right here, man. Come on, yo. I didn't have to hit my J brakes at all. It's just more so of like letting them know, hey man, I'm a big truck, I'm here. You know, I didn't have to hit my J brakes at all, but I did it anyway. On the bright side, picking up this next load, it's gonna be around $4 a mile. When I pick up tomorrow, it's paying $2,500. I think it's going 500 miles, or no, it's going 600 miles. So it's right there at $4 a mile. I'm going to slide over. It's right there at $4 a mile, man. So it's gonna make the week a lot better. Like I said, this week is a short week, but with that 25 added on top of the 48, it's gonna make it a $7,300 week in a span of 4 days. Because like I said, I got loaded up really late in the afternoon. I only did like an hour of driving on Monday. Then I started really driving Tuesday, which then now I'm here Wednesday driving, and then I'm gonna drop off Thursday, and then I'm gonna pick up Thursday, and then drive Thursday, and then drop off Friday. So it's a span of really 4 days that I'm really, you know, working. That's not bad at all. 18,100 bucks will be the number for the span of 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, that's not bad. My dad's in a hot shot right now, and he dropped off 12.9 last week, and then he started the week off this week. He said he's gonna try to drop off around 6. So we're doing roughly the same numbers. He's hustling a little bit harder because, you know, the hot shot's easier to maneuver. He can run a little bit differently than I can. And when I say run, it's like I'm going to these one pick, one drive, so these certain locations, he's able to drop off 2 or 3 loads in like maybe a day or 2. And I'm dropping off 1 or 2 loads, you know, maybe in the span of 2 days. So I'm dropping off roughly anywhere between 2 to 3 loads a week. He's dropping off anywhere between like 3 to 5 loads a week. Hopefully today it's not that much, you know, it's not that strain on the driving. Like, it's smooth. I hope this lane clears up a little bit more. Like, there's a lot of trucks right now on the highway. So I hope, you know, closer to around 5 o'clock, people start getting off the road. So the lane should open up a lot more than what it is right now, and we can get some real time in. Because right now I'm doing around 65, and I know once the lanes clear up, I'll be able to do around 68, 70. But look at that guy right there. We got a lot of crazy 4-wheelers out here, man. That's why I just, you know, driving and just, you know, I know a lot of people are just real, I guess you could say, truck driving police. They like to get on me about certain things, but for the most part, I mean, I do my job, and I'm very aware of my surroundings. I'm very cautious. You know, I don't want to hit nobody. Last thing is I want to hit somebody, because I saw something on the news the other day about the lady. I don't know if anybody keeps up with the news or anything like that, but in California, she, I guess she was going through a bad relationship, a bad breakup, I don't know. And she decided to commit suicide, or tried to commit suicide. And she did like 100 miles an hour on the, you know, on a busy road, and she killed a family of 4. and she wasn't even on a highway doing 100 miles an hour. She was on a, you know, just a regular industrial street, not industrial street, but a regular residential street, and she was doing 100 miles an hour. So she killed it was a dad, a mom, it was an unborn baby, and one of their children, and they died on the scene, I believe, if I'm correct. So it was a sad case. It's a messed up story. I saw another story where there was actually a non-CDL hotshot driver. I don't know if he was like not paying attention or what his situation was, but he ran into a group of bikers. I think he killed 6 of them. I think he killed 6, if I'm correct. He killed 6 bikers, ran into them, plowed into them, killed 6 of them, and he was, I think he was proven not guilty. He was proven not guilty. It was a Caucasian male, and it's a sad story. You know, I wonder what actually happened for that to, you know, for that to actually occur. Turn on my hazards. Looks like we're stopping. Looks like we are stopping. Looks like we are stopping. Yeah, see, that's why I said it all depends on how traffic's gonna operate today, on how we move. But so people who don't know, the reason why I turned on my hazards is, you know, when you're driving professionally like this, people will not, sometimes they don't pay attention. Even the other truck drivers, they won't really pay attention. And I wanted everybody to know behind me, hey look, I'm stopping, hazards are coming up, I'm stopping, something's up ahead, I don't know what's going on. Especially right now with my CB radio being down, I'm not able to communicate like I would like to. I'm just grinding up gears right now, huh? Yeah, so a lot of people don't really pay attention to the back, so I turn on the hazards, you know, something flashing, probably catch somebody's attention, indicating that, hey look, I am slowing down, it's coming up pretty fast, so go ahead and prepare to stop yourself. Same thing with everybody else, you know, so turn on the hazards really quick, let them know that that's what's going on. Yeah, man, like that whole situation, and I think it was in New England. I don't know how long ago the accident was, but he was proven not guilty, if I'm correct. And a lot of people are kind of outraged about it because he killed 6 people. I don't know if they said something like it was brake failure or what, I don't know, but he did kill 6 people. It's a tragedy. It's really, really sad. It's a tragedy. Well, you know, especially me being a rookie driver, I feel like there's a lot on my shoulders, there's a lot on my plate to pay attention to, because last thing I want to do is hit, I don't want to kill anybody, you know. I feel like, honestly, if something were to happen like that and I knew that the truck, like I couldn't stop the truck, or I had to do something to, you know, stop an accident from happening, I would honestly, man, straightforward with you guys, run into something else. Like for instance, like this is pile up right here, and let's say I'm not paying attention, God forbid, or let's say brake failures were to happen or something. I would run into something else. Like definitely run onto the emergency lane. If there's a wall there, there's a wall there. It's meant for me to go, it's meant for me to go. You know, 1 soul versus 10 souls, you know what I mean? It's a whole lot better than that. And that's just how I honestly feel, because this is a missile. You're not gonna get hurt. In a truck like this, or even a hot shot, man, you're not gonna get hurt. 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna get hurt. I like his color scheme with his truck. That was really nice. You're not gonna get hurt. So I would definitely, like, say, I would take my soul versus taking 10. That's just, you know, 1 soul for the lives of many. Guy right here. What the fuck? What is wrong with you guys today? Like, honestly. Wow. Wow. People don't understand the seriousness of these trucks, man. Thank you, man. This guy over here is letting me over, man. These guys are driving like out of their mind right now. Like, what the heck? And that's just something that you gotta deal with every single day, man. Like, it's just something you gotta deal with every single day, man. Also, what I just did right there, people probably wouldn't know, is when you see a truck driver trying to come over, go ahead and signal to him that it's clear, because you know it's kind of hard to look at these mirrors all the time. You know, you don't really know how far you are from the other truck. Let them know that it's clear. Let them know that, hey, it's safe to come over. You know, like, I'm looking at both your sides. There's nobody coming next to you. You're good to go. You're in front of me. You have a clear path in front of me. You're clear. Come over into my lane. You're good. You know, that's just a way of, you know, just communication, showing good sportsmanship out here. You know, hey, look, come on over. You're good. You're clear. You're safe. You're not going to hit anything. I got you. Come on over. And then they'll usually respond back with what he did at the very end, if you saw it, where he'll flicker his hazard lights or blink his left and right lights to tell you thank you for the, you know, basically helping me come over or helping me get over to the next lane. We're about 2 hours and 50 minutes away. I'm seeing that we need some fuel. Actually, we really don't need fuel. So how my gauge is set up, because it's such an old truck, right? The gauge doesn't read correctly. It'll read like right here to the, like just a little bit above the half mark, right there, the quarter past the half mark, to closer to fuel, or not fuel, closer to full, and it doesn't show the other quarter. So when I know when it gets to empty, I know that I have a quarter left in my tank. It's kind of good too, because like I said, the first time we took the truck on the road, it did run out of fuel. So it's kind of good so we know when not run out of fuel, you know what I mean? I know that I'm getting low. I'm not too low right now. I'm probably like, I'm probably still at like a half a tank, a little bit past that quarter. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill up, find a fuel station to fill up. This will be my second full up, or second fuel up, since we started this journey the other day. You gotta remember, every time I fill up, it's gonna be anywhere between $600 to $800. You're never gonna see the $1,000 because like I said, the fuel doesn't read properly. So we always filling up when we have like a quarter left in the tank. You feel what I'm saying? Or we have more in the tank than a quarter. So this truck stop right here, petrol is coming up. It's 3.9 miles away, 150 spaces. If I wanted to sleep there, that would be great. But we're just gonna go and head over there. Add as the next stop. And it should route us there in a minute. I wonder what that is. Look at that. That's interesting. A whole bunch of old school trucks on the side of the highway, or side of the, you know, the road right here in the grass. That's how you know you got bread. You got a whole bunch of classic trucks that's sitting there like that on your land. You got bread, bro. You got bread. You know, being in the semi is a little different, that's all. But I've been in the hot shot, and this is definitely a totally different experience from the hot shot. So, okay, I got that shift right. Yes, sir. I've been trying to work on getting my shift and my RPMs right, man. It's a little different. You know what I mean? I gotta get used to that. Just timing everything right, because I'm floating right now. This is floating. Floating, if you don't know what floating is, that's not using the clutch to engage your gears. Yeah, it's not using the clutch to float your gears. So the only time I use my clutch is like obviously when I'm stopping and when I'm starting. It's the only time you'll ever see me really use my clutch. So like right now I just use my clutch, and I'm not gonna use my clutch anymore. That's it.
Turn right on Nelson Drive.
One thing I do hate about my truck though, man, is I'm just so long, man. Like I know we try to maximize so we can get the most, you know, out of the what you call it, out of the trailer, so that way we can get a lot of loads and money and stuff. But man, I mean, the truck is so long, I can't even fit in certain parking spots. Okay, I see you, heavy hauler. I see you. Yes, sir. Oversized. I see you, my boy. Got that farm equipment. I see you, my boy. I see you, my boy. Oh, I've been here before. Yeah, it's so interesting to come to places during the summertime versus coming up here during the winter time. Like this whole place looks completely different. It looks completely different during the winter time. I mean, of course, you know, you got snow and ice everywhere, but like, you all right, my boy? Huh? Don't choke on that bone now, my boy. All right. Came in. What's up, my boy? Yes, sir. Let's get some feel. See how old my truck is? I got a beat on the door to get out the truck and shit. I gotta pull up some more. Yeah, I gotta pull up just a little bit more. What you doing, bro? Huh? What you doing, bro? What you doing? $527, is that 527? 527035.
Have a very cute dog.
Thank you. No? 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 Want some grass? Want some grass? Good? Yeah, one thing is though, man, a lot of people complain about the fuel right now, man, and trust me, like, we've gotten to the point where you just can't complain about it, bro. Yeah, you can't complain about it. But like, if you're gonna complain about it, bro, you might as well just sit at home, you know what I mean? It is what it is, bro. Like, the lows ain't the best right now. There we go, 665.59. There we go, 665.59. All right, we're done. Let's do a quick little inspection, mid-trip inspection of the truck. She's still good. Make sure everything is still intact. Tires are good. Tires are good. I could beat it with a hammer right now, but I've already did my pre-trip this morning. All the tires are straight. Let's check these straps. Straps could be a little tight. Okay. It's good. So it's not like I can just sit here and just tighten them down as tight as possible. I have to be careful with it because, like I said, it is building material. It's not like a complete, they're fragile. Let's say that, they're fragile. Much. Boom. So let's go see if we can get like a spot or something. CFI, trucking with, riding with Dave. I just learned that's the company that he drives for. So, and he is licking my feet. Why are you licking my feet, homie? Let's see if we can swing it.
Take the ramp ahead.
Can't stop licking my feet, bro. All right, Kanan, we are about to eat, my boy. Well, you're about to eat. Got a really nice looking truck. See if I can take another break. Let's say that I'm right now I am in I don't know. Let's just say another 30-minute break. Fuck it. All right, let's do it, Kanan. Another hour and 40 minutes to drive. Tomorrow's gonna be a big day because, like I said, we got to drop off in a timely fashion. We got to pick up in a timely fashion. Then we got to make a decent amount of headway to get down to the drop off for Friday, so that way we can drop this money off. It'll be worth our while because, like I said, I can't finish the week off and drop off the $2,500 next week. It's got to drop off Friday. Like I said, if you're not making $10,000 a week, it's like, what's the point? You know what I mean? But I am staying out longer. I'm not going right back home. Last week I made my 10,000, but I went right back home. So I am staying out. So next week my goal should be anywhere between 12 to 15, so it can cover for this week that we missed out on. Look, my man out there with his daughter. That's cool. Come on, I know you gotta pee. Let's go check out this guy's truck. Yeah, that shit's sexy as fuck. Nice truck. Patrick Simple Man, clean. See, all we need is a paint job. That's it. All we need is a solid paint job, and we'll be looking just right. We need a solid paint job. That's it. Looks really, really nice. Gotta appreciate the builds, man. Like I said, heavy haul chains, boy, they're a little different. Heavy hauls are different, man. I like this. We'll be here one day. One day, y'all, we'll be here. You know, with the support of you guys and the work ethic that me and my dad have, we will definitely be here one day. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time.
Move on the bench. First I was renting, now I'm collecting rent. Run it up. First it with the Beamer, now I want the Benz. Spending all the bag like here I go again. Outside says the chirp, now the camera phone. Told you I'ma make, keep the channels on. Why you acting different when the camera's on? Why you acting different like your paper long? 8-day wake up and I thank God. Bad decision got you wishing you could say nah. My city gritty, you could get hit any day now. On my mama, I'ma move my family way out. With some 20s, 50s, hundreds, thousands, millions, billions, trillions, zillions.
Something grisly. So hopefully we can find whatever it is that we are going to be looking for today. Hopefully I can get up out of here. I think I should be able to. One thing I hate about today that I found out, man, look. I'm going to show you guys. These are the only shoes that I have in the truck with me right now. I think when I was cleaning out the truck last week, I took out my boots. And I forgot to put my boots back in the truck. Turn around on the other side and have my nose facing the way that came in. And then we can go ahead and untarp and unstrap over there. Go ahead and loop it like this. Boom. That should be fine. All right, now it's time for the fun part of the job. I like to kind of put all my work stuff on this side, so that way the forklift operator can operate on the other side with no issues. And then I'll get everything from this side. So let's go and get it done. I missed it just now. The actual, I guess you could say it seems to be the manager or something. He helped me roll up the tarps. Always gotta appreciate guys like that, man. All right, we're looking for a place called Street Smart Rentals. There's no way I'm gonna be able to turn around up in here. We got 5 of these signs, and they're gonna put them up on the trailer. They're gonna use one for the top deck, and they said I shouldn't have to move my tarps at all because they're gonna sit it on top of the tarp. So I just wanna see how tall this thing is right here before we even get started with that. 8 feet, it's not bad. It's not bad. I just wanna have kind of an idea of what you're looking at. This is about 5 feet. Oof, that's pushing it. I'm right there at 13. But I think we should be fine. We'll see though. I think we should be fine. It's gonna be interesting when I have to back out too, man, because I'm gonna have to back all the way out. There is no turnaround in here. I'm just gonna have to back out and, you know what I'm saying? So we'll get to see that too. Yeah, that point right there is taller.
Take some air out and then we'll put the jacks back.
Okay. Still 1311. Trucking is this step deck is some work, bro. How much do one of these weigh?
That's a good question. We usually run straps.
Usually run straps?
Yeah.
I've carried some before, but they're never this big. Well, the real question is, do y'all really run straps or chains?
We see a lot of guys use just straps.
Just straps. Okay. All right, thank you. With that being said, he said 1,800 pounds, 1,900 pounds. Should be able to run my 2 straps with that. 2 straps for each. So each one of my straps, which I have gotten from Mighty Products, can hold 5,400 pounds per strap. It's only 1,800 pounds, they said. All right, boom. Yeah, and if you were to drop it, and then we can, are we able to roll it back ourselves?
We're gonna try.
Yeah. Oh, perfect. There you go. Should be all right. Definitely should be all right.
Counting these commas, we run it up. All of these hoes, they won't come with us. Sipping that dirty, she getting real sloppy. Staying high, now she living the dreams. On the pants, Magello on me. Jolly Ranchers mixed it up with the lean. Johnny Dang, all my diamonds on fleek. Pop me a perk, cause she think I'm a geek. Hot in that land while you looking at me. Counting this money, you ain't on my team. Setting a plot, we running through schemes. Hundreds on hundreds on hundreds, I want me a milli. I ain't gon' stop till I'm rich. Getting this money like Money Mitch. Promise again that I never switch. Yeah, yeah, she always talking, saying fashion over, spin bars like I'm Donald Glover. It's my only turn, yeah, I'm taking over. I just got them bands, now she wanna dance. Hit her from the back, ain't no minute man. It's my only chance, we don't ride with snakes. Man, I'm going in, I don't need no breaks. Man, I'm going off, man, I'm going off. Counting these commas, we run it up. All of these hoes, they won't come with us. Sipping that dirty, she getting real sloppy. Staying high, now she living the dreams. On the pants, Magello on me. Jolly Ranchers mixed it up with the lean. Johnny Dang, all my diamonds on fleek. Pop me a perk, cause she think I'm a geek.